in this video we're going to get Mesa installed, which is an agent-based modeling framework. We're going to do this from scratch and create a virtual environment in Python. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is go to their GitHub. I noticed in playing around with this recently that they're in the middle of some pretty big changes. So today is July 30th, 2024. Depending on when you watch this, this may be more or less relevant to you. So I'm going to, instead of pip installing from PyPy, I'm going to clone this and install. And then there's another repo called Mesa examples. Yes. So these are the examples I'm going to run today to make sure that everything is installed properly. So the first thing I'll do is open my terminal. I'm just going to create a new directory to contain all this stuff. Let's call it okay. So I will go ahead and clone this repo. And I will clone Mesa. So again, the Mesa itself is in this repo, and then this has examples that leverage Mesa. So now I will go ahead and open the examples in my VS Code. And now if you do Command-Shift-P, you can select an interpreter, and I'm going to create a new virtual environment. I'm going to use env. I will choose the most recent version of Python. Let's see. I don't see a requirements. Here, let me open this real quick. Okay, cancel this. All right, let's check out one of the examples. So Boyd Flockers, I'd like to do that one. Let's see if they have, okay. They do have Mesa in here. Matplotlib and Jupyter, okay. I'm just going to create a blank virtual environment and install things from scratch. Create virtual environment, venv, my most recent Python, 0 selected. Okay. So now let's see what happens when I open the terminal. Okay, this .venv. Not my favorite name, but okay. But it's all automatically activated here. Let's see what we have. Mesa models. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to navigate to my Mesa directory because I cloned this project here. And since here, let me add this folder as well. Okay, I did not want to replace it. I just wanted to add that to my workspace. Nonetheless, I think I can install this. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, we still have this environment activated. We're still in Mesa. We're going to put it in editable mode in case we change any of the source code, and try this. Okay, to restate what I just did here, I cloned this repository, the main Mesa repository, and then I navigated into the directory where this is cloned, and I just did pip install dot, like this. So I'm in the Mesa directory here, pip install dot. I put this -e because that installs it in editable mode, which means if I change any of the source code in the Mesa directory, I won't have to reinstall it. It'll automatically pick that up. So now if I pip freeze, whoops, you see a bunch of other stuff, and that's because I installed Mesa and I have this in editable mode. Okay, so now let's see if we can run one of these examples. We wanted to do, so it's in the examples directory and then void flockers. Okay, I think I have the requirements. If I don't, it'll complain. So the only thing we should have to do now that we're in the right directory is this. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's complaining that mesa.visualization does not exist. This could be because of the changes in Mesa that I was just describing. Let's check it out real quick. Add folder to workspace. That's what I intended to do the previous time. Okay, Mesa. Okay, let's first look at the code that's giving us an issue here. So it looks like it's in run.py. It imports server, and then from server, okay, so let's go here. So I can shift click, and it'll automatically go to the line that's causing the error here. It's simple continuous module. Okay. So .mesa.visualization. So clearly there is a visualization module inside of Mesa, so I'm not sure why it's complaining. Okay. Visualization element. It has a init and a render. Okay, so let's see if there's a new thing here. Okay, this is not looking like the same API. Okay, one thing I can do is in the Mesa directory, I can check out an old commit. A previous commit, and see if this code used to exist. Okay, so I'm in the Mesa directory. Let's see. What's a good way to do this? Let's see. I don't want Mesa examples. I want Mesa. Okay, maybe I'll just open this in a different window. Remove folder from workspace, because this is getting a little bit confusing. Okay. So now I have a new window for Mesa. Let's get rid of that. So it looks like they're working on version 3, but I need version 2. So what is this? Version 2? Okay, this is version 3, 2.3.1. Okay, so let's check out this version. Reset current branch to commit, switch to commit. This is what I want. Okay, so now I've updated my local code to be this commit. Okay, I definitely see different stuff here. Now, remember I installed in editable mode, so let's see if when I look at the environment here, what's it say? Okay, it looks like it has the commit 3DBA2. So which one is it? .3DBA2. All right, cool. So this should be the new, or rather the old commit that I checked out. Let's see what happens if we try to run the same command. Visualization element. Okay. Let's go back to this. Modular visualization. Okay, it looks like it's importing everything from these. Mesa Viz Tornado. Okay, that's a different package. I'm going to guess that I don't have that package. Okay, let me try to reinstall Mesa. Because it might have a different set of dependencies with this old version. Yeah, so now it's installed Mesa Viz Tornado. Okay. Let's go back to our Boyd flockers. All right, and then what was the command? Run server or something like that. Mesa run server. Hey, it works. Okay. Let's see, let's go higher frames per second. Okay. I'm starting to see some clustering going on with the birds flocking. Interesting. Looks like you can change the number of birds, the speed, the radius of the vision, and the minimum separation. Okay, cool. So that was a little painful because of all this versioning. It looks like these examples are from an older version, and they're actively breaking things with new versions. So if I would have just installed from the requirements here, by navigating into Boyd flockers and installing based on this requirements, it would have gotten the old version, because here it's 2.0, whereas the new stuff is 3. So these examples need updated, or you can use an old version of Mesa. But overall, I think it works. For my new projects I'm going to be building, I'm going to use the newest version though. So I'm going to actually replace this old with the new. That was a confusing video, but hey, that's a real life world of trying to get something to work sometimes.